I ain't gonna care. I've been up for about. There's a plane flying outside my crib. Hold up. I hope my mic ain't picking that up. But anyways, I ain't gonna lie. I've been up for about 20 some hours right now. I said it's been about 20 some, probably like 26 hours. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. I'm mad tired, but I gotta get y'all this video. You feel me? Now let me get straight to it. Now this video is about open questions versus closed questions, right? Basically what I'm gonna just be doing is I'm gonna be diving into what even is an open question versus a closed question, the importance of using both types of questions, what using both types of questions can do, you feel me, and just things like that. Now I ain't gonna lie, just like with most of my videos, I don't use no script. I'm doing all of this right here, right now, off the dome. Whatever's put on my heart, I'm gonna speak to y'all. So let's get straight to it. So an open question is a question that you genuinely want to know the answer to, right? Like when you want to develop an understanding about something. Most questions, we're going to ignore that Windows sound that we all just heard. We gonna skip past it. But it's a question that you ask when you truly want to develop an understanding for something. You feel me? So let's say you want to know how someone's day was. You feel me? I don't know why I just said it like that, but you want to learn about how their day was, right? An open question would be, well, how was your day today? Right? Now a closed question would be, was your day even good? Now, you can probably tell the difference between an open question and a closed question. But now a closed question, what a closed question is simply, it's a question that corners someone into an answer, right? Now these types of questions are mostly used by like manipulators. Like you gonna see this as a huge weapon in their arsenal when it comes to manipulating people. You feel me? So it's something to watch out for, but it's also something that can actually be beneficial. And I'm gonna get to that in a second. Now, the good thing about asking open questions, right, is it gives the person that you are talking to and that you are asking the question a safe space to respond freely. You know, they have the option to answer your question and however they feel comfortable with. You know what I mean? But with a closed question, you normally only give the person 1 to 2 answers, right? But what I found out is a good use for closed questions is to get someone to think about an answer. Instead of forcing them into a situation where they have to answer, a closed question can be used to get them to think about that answer. You feel me? So like for example, let's say one of your people is doing some grimy stuff, right? Now you want to call this person out, but you don't want to start no beef with this person. You feel what I'm saying? You could ask, like, let's say this person is making fun of people behind their back, right? And they're sitting there and they're dogging people, like they trashing people and stuff behind their back. A closed question that you could ask them would be, do you not feel guilty by what you're doing right now? By talking bad about these people? Right? Now, again, you can also use open questions in that scenario too, where it would be something like, how do you feel when you say things like that in these type of situations? Or how do you feel when you say things like that about these people? I really want to know. You feel me? Now, I ain't gonna lie, the open question is like, it's like semi-open. Like it's like the doorway's halfway. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not all the way open, but it's not all the way closed either. But it's a question like that, and again, you could probably tell like the effect that those types of questions can have. Where if you were the other person being asked that, you might actually think like, do I feel bad about this? And even if it's only for a split second, that's really all someone needs is that moment of realization of what they're doing, and that self-reflection, that guilt that comes with it. That's really all it takes for some people to change. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like, those are just some ways to use those type of questions, right? Or those are some benefits. Now, I think the biggest problem though is a lot of people will ask closed questions when they should be asking open questions. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't really feel like it's vice versa though, because I don't feel like there really is many scenarios where you have to ask a closed question. You know, I feel like the safest option is to always go with an open question, to always give someone the safe space. You feel me? Unless you truly know what you are doing. Like, if you truly know the situation, that would be the only time where I say is cool. Like, if you helping someone and you know the answer to the problem that they're dealing with, you feel me? I said that's really the only time where I'd be like, hey, it's 100% okay to ask this. You feel me? But even outside of that, or even with that, I still try to avoid those closed type of questions, because it just doesn't feel like, like the best option. And when I'm talking to people and I'm helping people, I try to give them the best possible help possible. You feel me? So I'd always say asking open questions is the best bet. But now what a lot of people will do is, you'll notice, is when people feel emotional, or when they feel passionate or like invested, they will start to ask questions out of emotion. And usually those questions are closed type of questions. You feel me? Where they'll ask you something like nothing's comes to my mind, man. I'm telling y'all I'm tired, but give me a second to think. It be some crazy stuff. Like they'll ask like, well, what did you want me to do? Or what did you expect to happen? You feel me? They be asking questions like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't judge people for doing that, because trust me, it is a habit to ask closed questions when you're emotional. It is. A lot of things that we do out of emotion, out of impulse, is exactly that. It's out of impulse. It's a reaction. It's not an action we choose to take. It is a reaction to a situation, to an emotion, to a feeling. So a lot of times when we act on these impulses, where we lack that discipline and that self-control, it causes us to ask those sort of questions. And a lot of those sort of questions, again, if you pay attention, or if you start paying attention, you're gonna see a lot of those questions will make a conversation go from logical to emotional real fast. Like, I'm talking like that. You feel what I'm saying? And it's simply just off of those few questions where you feel like you're trapping that person in a box, or when one of y'all feel like y'all trapped in a box by the other person's questions. Because no one likes that feeling of being manipulated, and no one likes that feeling of like having guilt forced onto them. No one likes that, so when people get that sense of that's what's going on, it's like they immediately just respond. It's like an instinct. So I can't judge someone for acting based on their instincts, and I don't think you should either. But what you can do is work on your own instincts, work on keeping in control of your own self, and then using that to lead by example with other people. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, as us soldiers of God, we gotta share the light with people. We gotta spread that. We gotta set that example. You know what I'm saying? Even if it ain't the perfect example, ain't none of us as perfect as Jesus, but we can still strive to be that. You know what I'm saying? Be humble, be vulnerable, be open, and let people see the good and the bad. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed of who you are. Own up to it. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm getting off topic, man. I'm gonna cut that right there though, because if not, I'm gonna keep talking. Cause when I'm tired, I just be talking. But hey, man, if y'all made it to this part, look, I ain't gonna lie. I've been trying to do my thing with these videos. You feel me? But if you even watching them, I don't know how many views I be getting. I really don't be checking. But if anyone out there and y'all watching this, I hope everything is going well. And if it's not, you know, I pray that you continue to use the strength that God has given you to get through it. You feel me? Because we all got them chapters, we all got them parts in life. And I just want you to know, like, even though I don't know you, this ain't no fake love. I believe in you. I'm proud of you for making it to where you at. And I wish you nothing but the best in this journey of life. But anyways, y'all, God bless y'all, man. Have an amazing day. And I'm gonna see y'all, man. Stay safe.